Tawa, Taiwei, which means good day and good sun. My name is Rosario Tapia. I'm a local activist, speaker, and also chief of a tribe of Taino people. Why that has significance to this day has a lot of significance, because we talk about Columbus, but no one remembers the name of the Taino, which are the people who Columbus met when he came. And these are my ancestors. I am Chief Turewa Taino Kai of the Kai people. And that is my title. The Kai, the Kayos, the K, C-A-Y, which became the word in nautical terms for island or island inlet in the English language. Much of the English language is borrowed from the Arawak language, which is the first language that Europeans encountered when they came here. I say that to mention this. We can all unite, and we all should unite, but we all should unite authentically, honestly, according to who we are, not by labels put in place by corporate fictional governments and institutions which only seek to enslave and to extract the wealth and the energy of people. We cannot move forward in this way. We can only move forward if we know who we are, in order to know where we are, to then know where we are going to go. Because if we don't know who we are, then we can't. We say Black Lives Matter, but black is an adjective, a descriptor, but it is not the name of a people, of any people. And that is only a term which has been used by foreigners that seek to categorize you and tell you what you are, instead of listening to who you tell them that you are. We have to stop identifying with external terms, ideas, and ideologies. And we have to go back to the original ideologies of our cultures that existed before. Sine Coca-Cola, many blessings. You didn't know that we still spoke our language in the Caribbean? It's not just Spanish, or English, or French, because all of these are European languages which sought to come in and to eliminate our indigenous identity. Black, indigenous, people of color, B-I-P-O-C, BIPOC, right? But what it really comes down to is we're still Taino people. We still exist in all of our colors and shapes, because we didn't choose to be marginalized or turned into a million different colors and castes. But this is the current time right now. Like the sister was talking about the age of Aquarius. Well, our Taino people have another word for it. It's the time of the Guimasoa. The Guimasoa. So on the tree of life, at the roots, there's weeds that grow over the roots. And as they grow, they obscure the actual roots of the tree. And in the swamp, which there's many swamps and kind of marshy areas, for example, on Borinquen, which you call Puerto Rico, but it's still Borinquen, there's marshy areas. And so through those still ponds, we would see our reflection. But over time, without the proper caring of those roots, we couldn't see our reflection anymore. And so goes the prophecy of the Guimasoa. There will be a time when we start to see our reflections again, because the weeds start to subside and we start to pull the weeds. And then we actually see ourselves for who we are again, in all our colors, and don't divide ourselves just into these things. Because we are our ancestors, involved in a long interaction that's still drawn out. There's no real time. It's still happening. So are we going to perpetuate the ignorance that deprived the livelihood that has been given to the rest of the world through America? Are we going to propel that ignorance? Or are we going to continue to be authentic, to take all of the knowledge of civilization that has come from America, the true old world, in the form of corn, yuca, and all of our plants, and take that and let that give us more life into the future, we can only do that being authentic. So again, on this day, the exact opposite of what Columbus Day is, say Indigenous Peoples Day, I say the day of our Taino and Arawak ancestors who suffered, and this day, this time marked our genocide and our continued enslavement. I say Seneko Kakona, Hahom, Bomatun, thank you and gratitude in the language of Taino Borinque. Wow.